Hello and welcome to the video on volume of cone. Now the most important thing when we're doing volume of shapes is that we can identify the shape properly. We all know what a cone looks like. Okay, so we've got a circular top, it's coming down like this. It's not a triangle, it's a cone, right? Like an ice cream cone. So the cone has got diameter at the top and it's got height. The height's really simple, it's from the point to the top or the bottom, whatever way the cone's sitting on the page. Radius is in the formula. We've been given diameter, so we've got to be very careful when we do this. The same as with spheres and with cylinders, that it's the radius that we're using and it's not the diameter. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write down R for radius equals 5 centimetres. Okay? So before I even start, I've got R for radius is 5 centimetres. That's going to help me not to put 10 in here. Because a really common error is that people put 1/3 times pi times 10 squared times 14 and get the whole thing wrong because of that. So first thing we do is we write down what the radius is, alright? If we've been given diameter. Even if you're given radius, it's still a good idea to write down what R is as well, just so that you've got it super clear in your head what you're doing, right? So the second line then is going to be V equals 1/3 times pi times 5 squared times 14. Now, as we explained when we did volume of a sphere, if I can just put this into my calculator and hit equals, that's probably the easiest way to do it if you've got a scientific calculator. Or you can do pi times 25, 5 squared, times 14 and then divide by 3, because multiplying by 1/3, remember, is the same as dividing by 3, right? So just remember that. Whatever way you do this, and we'll go over this in class a little bit more, the actual mechanics of how to do the calculation, you get the answer 366.52, and that's centimetres cubed, so 366.52 is our final answer. Alright, so just to go over it again, volume of a cone, you'll be given this formula anyway, but it's a good idea to remember it. But you need to know what a cone is and obviously how to select that formula. Right, so after we've selected our correct formula, we put in our radius and our height, remembering to look and see this is diameter, so it's 10, so it's half of that's the radius. So radius is 5, write that down, quite a good idea. Stops you making the mistake and putting 10 in here by accident. Put our numbers in, so 5 squared and 14, and then we can work this out. Remember, you can put this straight into your calculator, or you can kind of do it in bits, whatever way you think suits you the best. Alright, you get the final answer 366.52. Alright, so that's volume of a sphere example. Make sure you copy that into your notes just as you would in class. And when we come to class next day, we'll be looking at how to do more examples of this when we've got different cones turned up different ways and things like that, so it'll be quite good. Alright, so make sure you're good at that and you answer the quiz over there. Okay?